You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol. And you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways that you stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, and there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then. Chukwudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukwudi, that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind, but also your pocket. Click on the link below to get registered. See you there.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of the Mind and Money series, right? All right, so good evening once again. This is day 16, guys. Day 16. We have 84 days to go. Powerful. And this is the third week. Well, it's been an amazing journey. I want to say welcome to everybody that is on this call with me. If you have not been following us, if you just joined recently, do well to go to the YouTube channel, go through all of the videos, go through Facebook, go through all of the videos, and I'm sure you will gain so much value, right? Every single minute spent on this call is a massive one, right? It's very massive. So I would advise that you do well to get those videos, right? Okay, so today we are looking at a very powerful topic. Should I take that loan? And I have someone that is going to be talking about this with us. And he's no other person than Mr. Mike Onundi, right? Mr. Mike Onundi. We had the privilege of having him. Sometime last week or the week before, and it was amazing. So he's going to be talking about this particular topic, right? And I don't know. Let me try and see if I can do justice to his beautiful profile, right? Mr. Mike Onundi Sijibomi is the chief consultant at Lisma Consultant Limited, a financial and management consultancy firm that he owns, right? And before joining Lisma, or before starting Lisma, he was a banker for 12 years. 12 solid years. And he had an interesting career and rose to the position of a regional manager. So if there is anybody that is in the best position to talk to us about loans, it is no other person than this young, handsome man. And he's going to be doing justice to that in the next couple of minutes, the next 30 minutes. He's going to be doing that. And as usual, I have my pen and I have my book, right? So I want to believe we are all ready. I am going to bring the strong man. I'm going to bring him on the call shortly. So, but before we get him, let us watch this once again.
Chukudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukudi, that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind but also your pocket. Click on the link below. Get registered. See you there. You know say too much Gary dey cause alcohol. And you know say this your Gary wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways like stop drinking Gary every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning your finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking Gary every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then.
All right. Okay. So welcome back. All right. So we are having some technical difficulties from the end of our guest, but it is being resolved right now. So I'm sure any moment from now, he is going to be on this call again. All right. So I'm sure a lot of people have the opinion or the question. There's so much questions going on around loan apps and the rest of them. A lot of people don't know if they should be taking loan. And you know, one major mistake a lot of people do is that they take loan, a child a loan, you know, they just flex, they use it to feel array, you know, they use it to buy G-Wagon, they use it to buy Benz, and you know, they think that life is all about Benz, right? Okay, so our guest is back. So let me leave the floor for the people that is their work. I know crypto and forex. Anything that concerns somebody that has 12 years in the banking industry is our oga at the top when it comes to loan. All right, my big oga, Mr. Mike Onundi, you are up already, sir. Network does not want us to benefit from your wealth of knowledge.
Good evening, Mr. Coach Silas. Can you hear me?
I'm with you, sir.
Good evening, Coach Silas. How are you?
Very fine, thank you.
Is this 100 day has been a mind-blowing and explosive event. I've been following back to back. I cannot tell you how much I've been blessed by this program. You see, the point is, these are things that people paid a huge amount of money for boardroom section with, and you know, it's just coming free. And possibly, maybe, well, as you have said, it's going to be an event that will be used to, you know, to mend people's hearts and repair people's minds. So that's good. I want to congratulate you. This has been a very, very successful program.
Thank you, sir.
I've been really blessed. I've been following back to back. My 7 o'clock is blocked the 100 days, you know, so thank you very much.
All right, so I'll get out of the screen. You can do your teaching. Fire away, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, viewers, listeners, and again, my name is Onundi Sijibomi Mike. Just as Coach Salas has said, loan has been something. The first job I ever done in my life is in the banking sector. The only job I've ever done in my life working for anybody has been in the banking sector. Unfortunately, I've graduated from a loan officer from loan originator to loan approver and so on. So I've been favored to know little thing about loans, and I know we have very few time, so I'm believing we share this time together about loan. Now, I know one of you, or someone you know, or you may have had people saying, I took that loan. I don't even know how the money leave my account. I just collect the loan. I don't even know what I do with the loan. I know you have heard that. But you have heard that story about people who collected loan, and eventually you hear somebody saying, the bank people, they came to my house, they took my family, they drive my family out, they sold our house, they sold my father's car. You see, we have those pathetic stories about loan. And why that? And that is what Coach Salas is trying to achieve from this. Why? Why those pathetic loan? Why will a loan end up in a negative way? These are critical answers that we pave way to the question Cosalas is trying to ask. The question as to why do I have to take? Do I need this loan? Should I take this loan? And I believe everyone that has ever taken loan asked themselves this question, but they did not really drill down to know why if they should take the loan. So let's not take this from us. Loan is a good thing. And I can tell you, though I don't have the data with me, but I can tell you minimum of 5 to 7 of successful people will have in one point in their life taken loan. And if they took loan and they did well, what is it that they have done? And why is it that this same loan that they took, some other people are taking the loan and they are ending up having problem? You understand? So these are critical things that we need to ask ourselves. I believe, and I'm believing God that by the end of this section, will have achieved 1 or 2 reasons that will answer the question: should I take the loan or not? Eventually, I'm believing that some people will say yes, I should take the loan, and some other people will say no, I'm not going to take the loan. So let's dive into it. So the first thing I want you to know is this: loan can either be a blessing or a curse.
All right. So why we expect, I mean, the network has decided that today is going to mess us up, but let's just, I believe so far with the intro alone, you can tell that today is going to be an amazing time. So anybody that their village people have planned that this loan must kill you, this network will work today, right? So let's just be patient and wait for him, right? Let's wait patiently, wait for him, right? So, but one of the things I want us to understand is this meeting is going to help you. If you were supposed to pay for this, you will pay well. I mean, you will pay well. So just take advantage of it. And in opening, he said 85% of successful people will in one point of their lives have taken loan. right? But the truth of the matter is that loans can either be a blessing or a curse, right? So it just depends on how you use it. I don't have so much to say about loans because it's not my industry. That's why I call people that they are professionals. So while we wait for him, let me just chill you with this. It's still about Chukudi.
Chukudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukudi that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay.
All right, so our guest is back, so let's have him right away. Fire
I'm
away, sir.
really, I'm really sorry. Network has not been my friend so far. So, as I was saying, I said a loan can either be a curse or a blessing, and I was trying to say a loan become a curse if the loan has successfully, helped your business from where you are to a better place, or from where you were when you took the loan to a better place. And loan becomes a curse when the the loan left you worse than you are. Let's say you are having your business, you have a house, and you took a loan to expand your business or to move your business forward. And eventually, after repaying the loan, possibly you end up selling your house, your business is on the nose diving. So that loan becomes a cost. You understand? So, what makes a loan a blessing or a cost is how you and the bank's ability to analyze the loan very well. And that's what we are going to be doing. We have a very short period of time to do this. So we're going to be asking ourselves a question. Why do I even need a loan? That's the number one thing. Now, people need loan for different reasons. You understand? But you as a business person, why do you need a loan? Have you sat down to look at your business and looking at it that, okay, at this stage of my life, why do I need a loan? When I was in the banking sector, I hear customers saying, people come into my shop and they say, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, and because I don't have it and I don't have money to buy it, I want to buy. I want a loan. So that means you need loan for what is called restocking. Some people will say, for now, my cash flow can only take care of my business, but I have worker, I have every other things that I do. So I need loan for that to take care of those things. Now, my grandmother, she never went to school. She taught me something about business. She said, when you are running a business, she said you need three money. Number one money is money for the business. That is money that you use for your business. Number two is the money that you use in restocking the business. That means at a stage, your business might not be able to take care of itself, not to talk of taking care of you. So you need money to restock your business. And she said, number three, you need money to feed yourself and your family, an emergency thing. So you need money, you need two. If you have 1 million, you divide it into three. Two parts goes into the business, one part goes into your personal life. So that's what she's saying. And that is very key, because when you look at the major reason why loan go bad is because people divert funds that are meant to be for business into personal use. And eventually you start hearing stories that I don't even know how the money, you hear people say all sorts of things, maybe village people came. No, they did not. It is because you failed to analyze this loan before you take it. So let's analyze the critical loan. And I think one of the things that we need to know is you need to actually see yourself and see the way bank sees you. The way bank sees you is actually different from how you see yourself. So bank evaluates you based on certain criteria, and every bank have what we call the risk criteria. So every bank have their risk tolerance. You understand? So if bank A have a very low risk tolerance, you discover they have a very strict high volume of loan, and bank B have a high risk tolerance, so they can take more loan. So how do a bank sees you? Banks evaluate you on what we call the 7 C's of credit. your capital, your cash flow, collateral, your condition, your other condition, and so forth and so forth. That is how they see you before giving you a loan. That is what bank asks. The question they ask is, should I give you the loan? You're asking yourself, should I take the loan? The bank is asking, should I give you the loan? And how do they do that? They look at those 7 C's. Now, that's not what we need to look at. Yeah, definitely we are going to look at certain things out of the 7 C, but the most important thing that we look at are things that we need to assess ourselves. Now, there's this adage that you don't lie to ourselves, you don't lie to yourself. And they said it is very difficult to wake someone that is sleeping, that force himself to sleep. So maybe you close your eye, you are pretending to sleep. It's difficult for you, it's difficult for other people to wake you up. So what are we saying in essence? If you have not analyzed yourself very well, it will be very difficult for anybody to convince you not to take it on. In my time in the banking sector, I have seen several people walking to my office, and I ask them one question, one key important question, and I get different kind of funny response. What are you using this money for? And from their response, in my mind, I already know this loan is actually going bad. You understand? So let's start with the questions. We answer these questions with questions. And I'm sorry, I wish there's a better way we can do it, but the best way is to let's ask ourselves the question. If we can answer those questions, then we will know at the end if we should take the loan or we should not. So the first thing is, do I really need the loan? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. Do I need a loan? You are looking at your business. Your business can either be in three stages. Is it taking off? Is it stabilizing? Or is it ascending? Or is nosediving? At every point of your business, you might need a loan. You might, not must. You might need a loan. Because loans are meant to expand your business for you. They are meant to take you from point A to point B. They are meant to make you go better. But the first question is, do I need a loan? Why do I need a loan? So for example, let's look at a very good business like buy and selling of merchants, people in the market. You have goods in your shop, but yet you have goods worth 2 million. And in a day, you are not selling 100,000. You are not selling 150. You are selling below 200,000 every day. And you still want to take a loan. You should ask yourself, why do I need that loan? What am I buying with that loan? What am I using the money to do in my business? That's key. Because if you have a goods worth 2 million and you're not making 200,000 in a day, and you are a salesperson, you are selling, then you don't need a loan. You need to revisit what you are selling. Probably you are not selling what the people in your vicinity need. Your target customers are not in your vicinity. So if you take a loan, it boils down to the same thing. You discover you are going to have the same problem. If you are a service person and you discover that you are not making sales as you need to do, and you are thinking of taking a loan, what will that loan do for you? So the problem might not be the loan, the problem might be you looking at your business and probably try to diversify into something else, not taking loan on the same business. And let me say this emphatically, if you are starting a business, you don't need a loan. As a matter of fact, I don't know of today, but I don't see any bank that gives startups money. If you are starting a business, you don't need a loan. If you are starting a business, don't take a loan from the bank. You can go for take up grants, or you collect money from friends, or you get investors, equity investors, but do not take a loan. If you do, I can tell you it will not end well. Because startup business have their own issues. And loans are periodic. You can have a loan, maximum, let's say you even have what you call a moratorium. That moratorium of 6 months and you are supposed to pay back. Even these days, banks don't give those time again because their source of fund is not supporting that. So if you have a loan and you are supposed to pay back at the end of 6 months and you are a startup, at the end of 6 months, you've taken a loan and you are paying back at that end, you discover as you are paying the loan, your business is going down with it. So as a startup, please, it's a no. Do not take loans. Look for investors. Sell your business plan to someone who believes in it and let them invest. When you are growing, you can start taking a loan. Because for a bank, one of the things bank check is cash flow. And that's very key to banking when it comes to lending. They want to check your cash flow. If you are not working, you are not salary earner, they want to check what have you been doing before now, because they check your history to project your future. So if you don't have history on that business, there is no base for bank to evaluate your loan application. So they will not give you loan. Banks don't give startups loans. And if you are a startup, please do not take loan. Look for another source of income to prepare your business. So the next question that you need to ask yourself if you should take the loan is that, what do I need the loan for? So let's go back to our business. If you are selling something, you are a merchant or whatever your business is, the question is, and you need to be truthful to yourself. Don't look at the prospect of loan, because again, loan can either be a cost or a blessing. If you look at the prospect of loan being loan, it becomes a cost for you. You understand? So the question is, why do I need a loan? You have checked what you are doing as a business person. Is it that my business is not bringing in much return? Is it that I need to buy more goods? Do I need to buy another machine? This machine that I need to buy, what is this machine? What is the impact of this machine into my business? You need such question to know if you need to if you need to get a loan or not. So the question of why, you alone can answer that yourself. And you need to take yourself out of your emotional demand for loan so you can see clearly if you need a loan. What I tell my customer is to put themselves in a mental picture of, I'm giving you ₦1,000,000 now. What will that ₦1,000,000 do for you? Because that is key. So if you have ₦1,000,000 now inject your business, what will you do that will make that 1 million improve your business? Minding the fact that you will not diversify this 1 million. You are putting it into your already made business. And why did we say don't diversify? Because see, every new business have their own flaws. They have their own challenges. And these challenges come at the beginning of the business. So for example, I just venture into printing. I have no idea about printing and I take loan from bank. I buy machine, buy everything. And I put people, yeah, I have a printing store. And you can bet it, in the first 1 year, the incubation period of the business, I cannot make money good enough to prepay my loan. And what that means is this, I have loan, I have interest on the loan to pay, I have workers to pay. And I can tell you, because it's a new thing, there will be challenges that are coming that will cost me money. Now, that means I am paying for loan, I'm paying interest, I'm paying for mistakes. So that is why we say, don't go into loan if you are a startup. And don't diversify money meant for your already made business into startup. When you're analyzing loan as a banker, we have somewhere we call risk and litigation. So there's risks, and we are looking at the mitigants to those risks. There's this risk, and how do I mitigate those risks? And we look at risk or diversion because it's very
All right. We are sorry about that. Our network is He's giving us one or two issues from the end of our guest. But I want to believe that you are gaining so much value so far, right? I want to believe you are gaining value. And some of the things he has talked about is if you are starting a business, do not take a loan. Look for investors, look for friends, look for family members, save. You know, all this one that you want to start a business and you are looking for who will give you loan. I've met a lot of people that will come to me and say, sir, okay, so there's this particular business. I mean, the prospect is mad. If I just do this one, if I do this one, if I do this one, it will give us 1,000,000%, 100%, you know, and a lot of that. A lot of people have gone, I mean, a lot of people have committed suicide self because of loan, right? So every business has its challenges. And as a startup, one of the things he said is that if you take a loan, right, if you take a loan, you should not divert that loan to other things. Do not divert the loan to other things. And if you are a startup and you take a loan and you know, if you take a loan as a startup, you're going to be paying the loan when it's time. You're going to be paying interest on the loan. You're also going to be paying for mistakes, very importantly, and you'll be paying your staffs too inside the same money. So it is a very dangerous place to be in, taking a loan as a startup, right? And the questions you need to ask yourself is, the first question is what? Why do I need that loan? Do I really need that loan? Why exactly? Is it for expansion? You know, because he said that there are three stages of the business. That is when you are taking off, stage one, when you are stabilizing, stage two, then stage three is whether when you are ascending or descending, right? So when you are ascending or descending, you may need, when you are ascending, you may need loan to scale up. When you are descending, you may need loan to fix whatever the issues are, right? So you need to understand, where am I in that business, right? Too, and he also shared a very sweet point that as a business person, you need to, and you know, this is one of the reasons why I always enjoy sharing time with the aged. There's wisdom in Hairs of Grace. There's wisdom in Hairs of Grace. He shared something. He said his grandmother told him that there are three monies you need as a business person: the money for the business, money for restocking the business, and money for feeding your family. All right, so our guest is back, so let him continue. Fire away, sir.
All right, sorry, network has not been my friend today, so we just continue and see where we can go. So we are talking about what is the loan going to do for you. So we are looking at what is the contribution of this loan. So again, you need to see the possibility of you not diverting your money to a business idea that you have. No, the loan you are taking should go directly into your already established business. And this is because it is the proceeds from that business that should repay the loan. We'll get there. So ask yourself, and you need to be very honest with this, because eventually when you start having delinquency and banks start coming, you are the one they will be dragging. And I can tell you, I know recovery team, I know what happened in recovery team. I have been a member of recovery team. It's not something you really want to get yourself into. So ask yourself, what is the contribution of this loan to my business? If I'm already doing, for example, #1,000,000 to sales in a week, what's my target? Let's say I want to now move from 1,000,000 to 2,000,000. The question of do I need to do to take me there? Now, this thing, do I need financial commitment to those things? If the answer is yes, you need to be critical about this. Nobody will do this for you. You do it yourself. What will this contribute to me? Not that you have stock line up in your business, you are not selling, you now want to go and buy other things because that is what people are requesting now. By the time you buy that loan in Nigeria, the maximum you can have is maybe 6 months to 1 year. The maximum I can tell you. You get short time loan, 3 months. So what happened after 3 months? You understand? You need to look at the percentage of that thing you are buying to the percentage of the loan you are taking. We get there. So you look at what is the contribution of this loan to my business. If you have sit down, you analyze and you discover that the reason why, so for example, yes, the best scenario is this. There's something we call cash lifestyle, a product cash life cycle. So that means as a salesperson, I have a shop in Karo here, and I go to Suleja to buy. And in every 4 to 5 days, I go to market to restock. You can look at it and you say, okay, so the reason why I need loan is because my cash conversion cycle is very short. I just go to market every time. I'm spending transportation, possibly I'm locking my shop and some other thing. And while I'm doing that, after I finish selling this, I get to the market, both my profit and capital, I will join them together to buy another one. So because of the volatility of our currency in Nigeria, I need to buy in bulk. Yes, you can now take loan and say, look, in 5 days I go to market. If I inject 1 million into my business, instead of going every five days, that thing I'm going to buy in 5 days, I can just stock them and go to market once in a month. Now that's a fantastic reason why you should buy. You should take loan, but not that you have stock at in your shop. You are not selling that. You now want to go and buy another thing just to be selling. No, when you take loan for that purpose, it's a wrong reason. I can tell you an experience from interaction with customer, that loan will go bad. And when it goes bad, they'll start dragging you, they'll start dragging your guarantors, disgracing you. And you know what they do this time? They call people randomly and all that. So you don't avoid that headache, avoid the temptation. Do your analysis very well. So when you ask yourself, do I need this loan? And you have really, the answer is yes. If I buy in stock, it will help me to avoid going to market every five days. There's this machine. For example, if you are a service person and you need a particular machine to do your work, and maybe every work you have done parts with what you have, you need to take the work out to get to another person in the same industry that have a particular machine that you use for that work. So you can take loan to buy that particular machine. Instead of you taking your work out, you can now do it so you can meet up your customer demand in time. So yes, you can take loan for that. But don't say, this business is no longer moving. Since I have a shop, I can now buy this and join to it. Don't take loan for that. When you take loan for that, that loan will definitely go bad. And when it go bad, you don't want to see the result. So now, there's a critical question you need to ask. And this question is both legal and it's something that you need for yourself. So let's do a simple math here. I'm sorry I could not prepare a slide. Now, if you the random, when you take the average amount of interest that people pay on loan in Nigeria, it's from a minimum. If you get a microfinance bank or even a microfinance bank, it's a minimum of from 5% upward. A commercial bank and per month, not per annum. A commercial bank will take a single digit, and you may not even have a single digit. You are looking at 23-25% per annum. So what this means is this. Let's scale it down. Nigerian law say you as a customer to a bank, you should not spend more than 33% of your annual income, on loan repayment. What that means is if your salary is 100,000, you should not pay more than 33,000 monthly in repaying a loan. So that means if you take a loan, both principal and interest monthly, and your income is 100,000, you should not be paying more than 33%. So let's look at it from different angles. Number one, you are a business person. Remember, I talked about cash flow the other time, and I said that is one basis that every bank look at you. They don't see you, they don't see your picture, they see your cash flow. Your cash flow show them your financial muscle. Your cash flow show them what you have been doing in the past. There's what we call the ABC. The A mean being antecedent, the B means the present, and C means the future. So your cash flow is the antecedent. What have you been doing? So let's look at it. There's this adage in Africa. They say when you give a small dog a big dog name, the small dog jump inside the water. If your entire business is 5 million, and you approach me as a banker and say, Mike, give me a loan of 500 million, and I give it to you, that loan is no longer a blessing for you. It's a cost, and there is nothing to justify that. You may have a house worth 1 billion, but your business capacity does not show that you have the capability to take a loan of 500 million. So there is 90% chance that you will diversify that loan into another business. So if from how do we check your cash flow? We check it from your bank statement and sales record. So this is another point for you as a business person. Have a sales record. Whatever you are selling, make sure you have a record for it. And make sure that your money are passing through your account. You have a dedicated account for your loan, for your business. You understand? Don't do much of cash transaction. Even if you sell cash, take it to bank. Let it reflect in your account that sales for today. Then you cannot take it and use it for other things that you are using it for. Because when they are processing your loan, they check those things. If your sales book say you sell 30,000 today, being 1st of December, and we check your accounts on 1st of December, 2nd of December, we did not see 30,000. Then we ask you, Oga, what have you done with this 30,000? Is it that you've taken the loan to club, you've done doriment or something with it, or you're using it to treat somebody, or for whatsoever reason you can. If your money is not passing through your account or is not passing through a documented means to be sure that you are really capable of doing that business, it's a minus for you when they're analyzing your loan. So what am I saying? Now, if in a month, because what banks usually do is to take 6 months statement from you. They collect 6 to 1 year statement of your account to see what is your average turnover like. Average turnover means they check every month. So let's say month 1 being January, your total sale is 500, month 2 is 200, month 3 is 700. After 6 months, they had every credit and every debit together. They had it month 1 to 6, they had it together. So if your month 1 to 6 is 5 million, they divide that 5 million by 6. Whatsoever you get is that region, that is your capacity, because it's average turnover. What that means is, see, if you are selling 100,000 in a month, and we say, okay, take this 100,000, pay over 6 or 3 months, that should not be a problem for you. But this is where I'm going. If you ask yourself, yes, my business is 100, I'm selling 100,000, but this 100,000, what is my profit on it? Remember, cash flow does not mean profit. There are two different things. Cash flow means the movement of your money as your money is going, as it's coming back. Your profit means after you have finished your business, you have paid all that you need to pay. What is the money that is on top of it? This is my question, and this is the question you should ask yourself. If your interest cannot take care of the interest on the loan, don't take it. Even if you have a fantastic cash flow, you need expansion. So what do I mean? I do a cash flow of 1 million every month, but my profit at the end of 1 million is 30,000. After I've paid my staff, I've paid everything. If my profit at the end of a month is 30,000, and bank is saying, I'm giving you a loan of 1 million for 3 months at 5% interest. 5% interest per month of a million. That's how much? So ask yourself, if this 5% is more than your profit, don't take the loan. 5% of 1 million in a month is 50,000, right? But your profit is 40,000. That means your business is not ripe enough to take the loan. This is where a lot of people missed it. They just see money coming in. They've not really sat down to look at how much they spend on this. Now, mind you, there's something we call cost of fund, even when you are taking loan. So your 5% every month is not the first loan. You pay management fee, you pay legal fee and some other fee. When they add those money together, ask yourself, can 1 million naira give me interest to cover all this money within 6 months? If the answer is yes, proceed with the loan. If the answer is no, stay your Jerusalem, jeje, don't move forward. Again, you ask yourself, for example, if 1 million, if you have a million naira business and at the end of the month you are getting 50,000 profit on that 1 million naira, and you are taking another loan that your profit is 50,000, what that means is that you are actually working for the bank, and that is not your plan. So ask yourself, do I have, is my credit, is my profit good enough to repay this loan? If the answer is no, my brother, my sister, don't go into it, because eventually bank will collect their money. Let me remind you, bank does not have their own money. Bank have what is called depositors money. Some people go to the bank and say, keep the money for me. Some will say, okay, go, I give you this money, trade with it. That is the money they are borrowing you. It's not their own personal money. You understand? So they will definitely need to pay back those people. And they have used that money to borrow you, you must pay back. So they will use every means to, to collect this money from you. So when you look at it, it's very critical. Ask yourself, can the profit I'm making, not interest now, profit, can the profit take care of this loan? That means I have profit, and I have, after I have paid my profit, my interest on the loan, I still have excess. Go ahead. So after you've asked yourself this question, the next important question is, do I have what it takes to qualify for the loan? Like I said, bank judge you on 7 C's. Some people say 8 or 9, but they are basically 7. So number one, most important thing is character. They want to know, are you a good person? And character can also be seen in your statement. For example, I'm evaluating your statement and I discover every Friday, Saturday, I'm seeing you doing transfer to a joint, a park. What that is telling me is that you are an happening guy, that every weekend you go, you go and do dorime for people. What is the, what assurance do I have that this money will come back if I give you? Aren't you just going to the joint and say, yeah, give this person 2 bottles, and you spend the money, then you come back and say, family, village people are taking the loan. So there is every tendency that that may happen. So I look at you from your statement, and there are so many pointers I can see. Maybe I'm seeing you sending Cynthia 15,000 every week. So the question is, who is Cynthia? And I will write it, question mark, who is Cynthia, and why is Cynthia getting 15,000 every week? Is Cynthia your business partner or the other business? So we look at those things. So I will advise you to separate your business account from your personal account. In that way, they'll be able to analyze you very well and give you justification. So the next question I want you to ask yourself is this: the loan that I'm taking, will this loan fit my business? So we have different kind of loan going from agri. There are so many loan, different kind of loan, and they have different kind of repayment pattern. So for example, if your business, you don't do daily business, there are loans that do daily repayments. If your business is not daily sales business, you now go and take a loan of daily repayment, you will have problem. So if you are selling 5,000 in a day, and the bank look at your cash flow and they discover, okay, you actually doing 5,000 in a day, they can give you a loan that require that you pay 5,500 every day. What that means is that you are paying both the loan and the interest per day, and seamlessly. If that is true, you move on with it. But for example, you are not selling every day, your business is maybe 2 times in a week, and you are taking a daily repayment loan, already you have misfired, and that will give you a problem. So you need to look out for a repayment that match your business life cycle. You understand? For example, if you are a farmer, don't go and take monthly repayment loan. You need a loan that will give you a moratorium, because for example, you put the money into fish or chicken. What that means is that you cannot get repayment from that business in a month's time. You may not even get in 2 months' time. Why taking a loan that require you paying every month? Why taking a loan from a bank app that require you paying after a month? By a month, your chicken is not ready for sale, your fish is not ready for sale. If you plant crop, you can't harvest it after a month. So where do you expect to get money from? Then you see people making all manner of excuse. Don't worry, there's money I'm expecting. Why don't you wait for that money to come before taking a loan? So you need to match your business life cycle with the loan repayment pattern. Don't suffocate yourself. You understand? Take a loan that fit into your business life cycle. That is very, very key. You understand? The next question you will ask yourself is, who are the people that will give me this loan? And what is their conditions? That's very, very key. What is condition? And it's part of the 7 C's, conditions for the loan. There can be funny conditions from some finance house. Can you meet those conditions? If you can meet them, are you ready to sacrifice those conditions for your loan? Some people will say, for us to give you loan, we must add you as a signatory to our. Some people will tell you, bring collateral, bring car, bring house, bring all these things. Can you match those conditions? Do you understand? If you can match them and you have checked to see that I need this loan, my business needs this loan, the profit I will make can cover the interest of this loan, and I have all these things, that means you have actually checked all the parameters and you discover, okay, so fine, I need, you can go on. Now, we have seen people taking loan from finance house and they die servicing that loan. Why? Because they did not do their due diligence. They did not check all the data available to them. You understand? They just rush into a loan and they can't rush out. Did you even take your time to read the conditions of those loans? Let me tell you something. Do you know when you are signing that you are opening an account, there's something called letter of set off? What that letter means is that if I have 3 accounts with this bank and I take loan with one account, I'm giving the bank authority to debit my 2 other accounts if money is there. So you might say, okay, I take loan with my current account and I have stopped repaying, and you keep money in your savings account. If the bank decide to utilize the set off clause in your account opening package. You just be sleeping, you wake up in the morning and you discover you are seeing debit in your savings account. Take time to read those conditions. You understand? You'll do yourself more good than harm. I wish I have more time so we can go into a lot of things, but ask yourself these questions. They are very, very important. Do I need the loan? What will the loan do for me? Do I have the capacity to pay back this loan? Capacity means the profit I'm making now. Can he service my loan? If no, don't go into it. And do I have can I meet up the condition of these people? Who are these people giving me this loan? Can I meet up with their condition? What are the other conditions? Look at all the conditions that are always in the offer letter. You can even ask them to give you a sample of their offer letter, and you start see charges. You call it hidden charges, but it's not hidden. Banks are regulated. They state it in the offer letter. If you default after so day default, you pay so amount as default fee. All those things are in offer letter. I want to encourage you to please don't be lazy. Loan is good, but read all the conditions. If you have ventured into it and they give you offer, because bank must give you an offer letter before you sign the offer letter, sit down and look at it. If the conditions are not something you can do, my brother, my sister, please take your bag and packages and leave that place. If you cannot meet their condition, because when push comes to shove, they bring out your offer letter and show you. You sign that you are going to do this. Some bank will tell you every day make a deposit of 500,000 in your account. Every week make a cumulative deposit of so amount. If you can't meet those things, make sure that you do not take the loan. By closing, let me tell you a story of a pastor that took a loan in one of my branches. He came and he had all the documents, everything was fine, and he took a loan. And when it's time for repayment, that's when he knows that he can start speaking in tongues. Every time we go, Pastor, come and pay. This guy refused. And then my employer, bank have a way of holding your salary. The moment you disburse loan and the loan is not coming, they'll just hold your salary. They say, yeah, or we start using your salary to repay this loan. So when my salary and the salary of the account officer that disbursed the loan were ahead, I told them on Sunday, where our bank t-shirt, 4 of us, we meet in the pastor's church. So we sat at the front. And when the man saw us, he became very, very uncomfortable. And I told them, once they said testimony time, we will stand up and all of us will say we have testimony. And when we go out, we say, so your pastor took loan and he did not want to pay. The pastor sent our usher that we should meet in his office. So I told the boys, guys, stay here. I went to meet him in the office. Say, Pastor, we have come to worship with you. He said, Oga Mike, I know you've not come to worship. I said, yes, you are right. I have not come to worship. I've been working for 20 working days every day. And you, that I gave the money to, you are enjoying yourself. Why my salary have not been paid? I left that place with a transfer. You understand? Don't get to that point. Don't get to the point where bank people will come and start shouting in front of your shop, where they'll be calling your friends, telling people you are a criminal. No. Analyze yourself. Ask yourself the basic questions. Why you should need a loan. If the answer is no, please look for alternative. Do you understand? Thank you very much.
Wow. Massive. I can imagine the pastor's face when he saw you in the church.
You have no idea. See, you see, banker will do a lot of crazy things to recover money when you are taking.
So just imagine the pastor.
Yes, now.
I think you did not come to worship.
You just see people wearing a particular bank t-shirt. It's crazy.
It's amazing. Yeah, but there's something that you were calling the 7 C's, right? And I got down character, capacity,
Yeah.
cash flow, collateral, credit, condition. I didn't get the last C.
Okay, so okay, let me see if I can. So the first thing is character,
Yes, sir.
character, cash flow,
Yes, sir.
condition, collateral. Um, I just tell them that there are sevens. I'm sorry, they are not in my head right now, but there
No,
are
you called all
seven.
of them, but we did not. I
Seven.
did not get the last one. You called character, you called condition, you called capacity, you called cash flow, you called collateral, you called credit, and I don't know what the last one is. All right. So while you are trying to get it, I believe everybody got value from this. This was really amazing. It was very expository. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people that were intending on going to take loans. I didn't know that banks will be checking that you have been every weekend you are going to go and send money to one particular joint. Yeah. So I'm just knowing that as well. The
Okay,
bank will
so
always
the
ask
seven
you.
C's, Coach Silas. Let me give you. Hello,
Yes,
are you with me? Let me give you the seven C's. The first
I'm
one
with
is
you, sir.
character.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is character. That has to do with your reputation and track record. That's character. The second one is hello.
Yes, I'm with you. You said the second one is cash
Cash
flow.
flow is the second one. Okay, so cash flow, I've mentioned character, I've mentioned cash flow, I've mentioned capacity.
Yes.
Then capital, what's your own? That's the last one that you didn't get. Capital, what's your own contribution to the business? Let me share a joke with you. I remember one very hot afternoon, someone just walked into my office then and he said, hey, manager, I need a loan of 5 million. And I said, oh, what do you need 5 million for? He said there is one place that he saw, he wanted to buy it in Massacre. The place is going for around 2 million. I said, okay. So if you need 2 million, why do you need 5 million? Say, yes, I'm converting the place to an hotel. And he said, okay, so if I buy for 2 million, I will use 1 million to renovate. Then I will use the remaining 2 million to buy accessory and everything. So I asked him, I said, so my Oga, what's your own contribution to this business? You just want us to give you you need 5 million for the business. You want us to give you the whole business. He said, my own contribution is my head. No bank will give you money on that because if the loan go back, you just walk away. What's your own capital? What's your own contribution to
All
yeah,
right.
that's what capital stand for. Then we have the C's of credit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've really overstayed our time today, and I believe it is not without reason. The network also tries to mess us up, but I'm sure we finally got some more. We finally got a lot of things from
Yeah.
here. So for those of you that joined us late, please feel free to go and watch again from the beginning. It's been an awesome time. Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Thank you for sharing your wealth of wisdom with us. It's been an awesome time. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me
Thank
let
you
you go
very
now.
much for the
Thank
time.
you very much, sir. All right, so thank you very much, guys, for being a part of us. We are really sorry that we had to stay this long, but I'm sure you got value. All right. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to be having the crypto session. Tomorrow is a powerful session, and we are going is the crypto diary, right? And tomorrow's topic is very, very sweet. Tomorrow's topic is real estate, gold, or Bitcoin. Real estate, gold, or Bitcoin. So we are going to be doing a comparative analysis of these assets, right? And trust me, it's going to be really expository. So I hope to see you tomorrow. I'll be your speaker tomorrow. So please, let's make it a date. All right. So thank you very much. We are really sorry for taking your time, and I hope I see you tomorrow. God bless you guys. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment on it. Make sure you are sharing it with your friends. God bless you.